Morning. It is about 6:50 in the morning and we are getting ready to go to Holiday Matsuri. I'm hoping to document the experience and do an artist alley vlog for you guys. I look like crap right now. I've only had like 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep. But I'm about to get some coffee, so as soon as I get some coffee, I'll be right as rain. And of course, it's Florida, so it's raining. We loaded the car in the rain, and now we're gonna drive to Orlando in the rain. Yay!
2 hours later.
Well, we finally made it to Orlando. It rained the entire drive, and now I think we're in the loading dock. We're trying to check in, but then there's also some confusion about where we're supposed to go. And also, I don't see a ramp. Hopefully there's a ramp somewhere. But yeah, we're here. Let the shenanigans begin.
Water? What is this?
I grew up in Oklahoma. We got everything.
Yeah, you guys got everything. The drive, the wind, the rain.
I always told people that if you ever want a photo shoot in Oklahoma.
One thing we also did was we signed up for the very first wave of people to load in because we are local, so we could drive in. But also, like, we have like a bit of an elaborate setup for Artist Alley. Like, you know, a lot of people with prints, they might just like raise up a what do you call it, backdrop of their art prints, or they might just have like a simple table display. But we've got like this whole elaborate structure that we have to build, and we never really know how much of it we're going to be able to build until we get to the space. So we also kind of adjust our display on the fly. So we got there like around 12 when they said we were supposed to get in there, but then we had to like wait for the table set up and everything. So I think we didn't start setting up till about 1 o'clock, and then we were there till like 5 or something. Like, we took our time setting up and we weren't in a hurry because, you know, we were in there like pretty early. The sign up process for Holiday Matsuri was interesting. You know, I signed up immediately on the website right when they said they were dropping, you know, the applications, but it's like a lottery process, and then from the lottery process, I think they pick people to join Artist Alley, and I think their Artist Alley this year was bigger than it normally was. So they accepted more artists because I think they like pre-accepted artists from the previous year due to some like complications they had to make up for it. And then we actually didn't get into Artist Alley the first round of acceptance. So I'd already booked the hotel and everything just in case we were going to go, because I could always cancel it. But then we were planning on going anyway as attendees. So about end of October, I think we got in with the second wave of acceptances for Holiday Matsuri. So I was really excited because I wasn't even expecting to get accepted anymore. I thought they were like completely full, but I don't know, maybe that was when they had added more spaces, or maybe some people had declined. But yeah, we were super excited that we were accepted. Alright, so I didn't really record much today's during Artist Alley, but it was very busy, and now we're gonna go eat dinner. We probably did negate some of the sales with the food and shopping around because we were there to also have a good time, so we weren't trying to be like super cheap on food. So after the convention, we went to Disney Springs and looked around and, you know, tried some food there. And then we also went out to dinner with friends a couple of nights, so we could have saved a little bit more on food, but at the same time, we were there to have fun and we worked hard, so we deserve a good meal. One thing about the food though that was interesting was they did have food trucks and there were a good variety of them, but the lines to get the food were really long. And the first day Alex went up and lined up for food at the food trucks, but the second day, because we had leftovers from dinner before at the hotel, he actually took the shuttle back to the hotel, got our food, heated it up, and brought it back. And I think that was either the same time or faster than when he waited at the food truck. And like, it was a lot of food we had left over from the Indian restaurant, so it was really good. So for those of you who stopped by our booth, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. It was nice meeting all of you, and thank you for everyone who commissioned me. That was actually the first time I had officially put up a sign for commissions, and while they were only like quick doodle commissions, it was still like a really good experience for me doing commissions at a convention, and I hope you guys liked the artwork that you got.
I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you.
For anyone else who would like to commission a quick doodle for Genshin Impact commissions as well as Animal Crossing quick doodles, because those are the ones I'm most comfortable doing, you can visit our website and sign up for a commission. We were done with a takedown in like less than an hour, but because on that last day we had to park so far away and there was traffic to get to the loading area, that we probably still didn't leave for like an hour and a half afterwards after breaking down. So while I guarded the stuff, you know, Alex went out and got the car and waited in traffic.
She went away on Christmas Day, didn't come back till New Year. He thought everything had changed, but it was all in his head, a sad invention. As soon as I mentioned the boy girl do their own thing, no lonely heart. So go on in, there's wood on the fire. She went away on Christmas Day, but he already...
So we're back at home. Took me about, I don't know, a week to recover, because right after the convention, I went to work the next day. But luckily I was able to work from home, so it wasn't so bad. But I wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I was able to get at Holiday Matsuri. So first, I want to share this beautiful Rizo print and this really cute pin chain thing that I think you like put on your collars. So here is a cute BTS poster that I got from Toaster Kiwi, and I also got her to sign it, and she did the artwork for the mascot at the convention. I think the convention's mascot is Holly. And then I also got these stickers and this little key charm. And also at that booth they had art from Jacama. So I got these and these. So this is like an international artist, and they weren't actually there, but they had a representative selling the artwork, so I was able to get these. right across from me, it was staring at this all the time, and I actually bought it last minute because I kept saying, I was like, oh, it's right next to us, so it'll be easy for me to pick up. But then, like, while we were cleaning up on the last day, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to get it. So I ran across and like got it for her in the last minute. But it's so beautiful. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. I'm like a huge sucker for like Riso prints. So whenever I see them, I like really want to get them. So another one that I got was this one. Her booth was actually quite popular at the convention. She had like several Genshin characters. And I also got this little good luck charm thingy. Forgot what they're called. From the booth. But yeah, there's a little design on the back. I'd actually bought stuff from them before at MegaCon. It was Haikyuu prints, so. But these were completely new from the last time I saw them. I hope I can make stuff like this one day. Like, I really want to try making a Riso print. I also picked up this hilarious radish sketchbook. Look at that. Look at that booty. Oh, there's a design on the back too. And one of the major selling points of buying this sketchbook was like the paper. I don't know, obviously you can't see it on the screen, but the paper is like thick, just like this radish. So this will be nice for multimedia materials, I think, just because the paper is so thick. Alright, so another one that I got was this original, and it's signed on the back, and it is super cute. I love her stuff. I first saw it at, I think, WasabiCon in Jacksonville, and I didn't end up getting anything because I forgot to go back for my first walkthrough. So now that I saw her at Holiday Matsuri, I was like, I have to go get something. So yeah. She also has really cute Ita bags of this character. This was my neighbor, and we did an art trade. Look how beautiful Haku is. But yeah, they had a lot of beautiful prints, so I was excited that they were willing to do an art trade with me. And I also did another art trade. Look how cute! This is a cute Invader Zim print. So here are some of the stickers I got. I loved these cute like vegetable creature thingies, and these stickers were really cute too. I also got one that said Apex Predator on it, but I think I already stuck it on something. And they were two artists sharing a booth, I think, so I'll put both their names up here. And I also loved this take on the Sailor Scouts. Also, this one's like shiny, it's cool. Look at that. But yeah, that was a really cool take on the Scouts. Here are a few more cute stickers I picked up. Almost forgot, I got some small prints too. So these were cute. I think she called these like her Gulps, Genshin Gulp series. I don't know, I thought they were super cute. I love the colors in them. And then I also got these. These were a different artist. They were also super cute. I also got these prints. I really like the use of color and shape. And I'd actually seen them originally at DragonCon, and I forgot to go back and get them, so I was glad to see them here at Holiday Matsuri, and I picked these up. So this was our badge. It's super cute, and the art, and I think this is the one that Toaster Kiwi made. And we also gave out, I don't know if it's going to focus, little badge ribbons for anyone who stopped by our booth and bought something. Or, you know, if they just wanted to buy just the ribbon, we sold it for a couple dollars. But this is something that like we love from Dragon Con, where people like give out ribbons and stuff, so I thought it'd be fun. A lot of people actually didn't know what they were, so I guess like it's not that big outside of like Dragon Con, but who knows, maybe we'll start something. But I thought it was a cute little souvenir for people too. And like you could stick it on whatever you want. It doesn't have to be on a badge, but yeah, I thought that was cute. Oh, I forgot. I also got So I also got merch from the convention. Got a cute sweater. And it says Holiday on one sleeve, and I think it says Matsuri on the other one. Yep. So it's cute. It's very soft. I ended up using it after the convention one day because it was cold. And we also got this cute pin, which was like a cute collectible and souvenir from the convention. They also had an app, which is pretty cool. So the only other convention I've been to where they had an app was Dragon Con, and so I guess as an attendee, if you were going to like a lot of the panels, that's really helpful for scheduling. But they also had this cute convention guide that had a map and the artists that were there. And you know, it was a nice souvenir because they listed all the artists in here, I think. Yeah, they did. So there I am. Yeah, it's the little things that make me happy. I also got this cute sweater. I was debating whether getting an art print, or a sweater from them, but I really liked this sweater. And on the last day when we reached a certain amount of sales, I was like, I'm gonna get this for myself. I don't even know why I'm collecting so many sweaters. I live in Florida. It's hot most of the time. But yeah, there you go. Cute! So how did we do at Holiday Matsuri? Well, here's a little pie chart to show you exactly how we did. So I was really worried about going into this because I'd never put that much money up front to be able to go to an event. And this is only the second time that we've gone out of town for a convention. But I'd heard lots of really good things about this convention last year, and I thought it'd be a really good opportunity to get out of town and meet some new people, because a lot of people around town have already seen my artwork, and so I thought it would be an exciting opportunity and change of scene. And just like people said, we did make a lot more sales than we normally would have locally. As you can see on the pie chart, 75% of it was sales and 1/4 of it was actually expenses, which were like hotel, food, gas, things like that. One of the things that we did encounter that was a major issue, but it was good that I prepared for it, was that there was almost no internet at the convention. So we only had cell phone signal for about like the first 30 minutes of the convention and 30 minutes after when everyone was gone. But we have T-Mobile and we pretty much had no signal the entire time we were in the building. And luckily I had been like trying to read up as much as I could about the convention before we went, and a lot of people said that the only cell phone service that worked was Verizon. And even if you got like the hotel internet, because they connected so many people to the same internet, that you pretty much got really bad signal as well. So I was able to borrow a Verizon phone from one of my relatives, and we were hotspotting off of it the whole time. And that was a huge lifesaver because majority of our sales were actually credit card sales, and we would have had a frustrating time and missed out on probably some sales opportunities. For me, it was like one of the biggest conventions I've ever done because we've pretty much, like I said, only done local conventions in Jacksonville, and the only other time we've gone out of town was for Tampa Bay Comic Con. So this was even busier than Tampa Bay Comic Con. Like, it was packed, and we barely got a break, especially on Saturday, because we were just like going sale after sale. There would be like that's not true. There was a lull, like maybe like a couple hours like in the middle of the day, and maybe there had been like a big panel going on, I'm not sure. We didn't actually get to like leave our table too much to go see any of the panels. So I think maybe that's what people were talking about, where it was a little slower, but like I said, we were able to make back our cost and then some. And what else can I say? But yeah, we had a really good time, and it's a lottery to get in again next year, so we're hoping that we'll be invited to come back next year because it was a really, really great convention. It was a lot of fun. But even if we don't get invited to become an artist in Artist Alley again, I think we will probably just go for fun, just because there was a lot of like cosplay going on and interesting like crafting panels that we would have liked to have seen also. So yeah, we'll probably be back next year, whether we're artists or as actual like attendees. So originally, about the hotel situation, I was thinking of trying to save money by getting a hotel or an Airbnb a little bit further away. But from what people said, that traffic was an issue the previous year. So I thought maybe traffic and parking was an issue the previous year. So I was thinking that, it would be worth it to spend a little bit on one of the hotels affiliated nearby, and we could shuttle if the parking was an issue. We actually only used the shuttle once to go back and get food from our hotel room, but we actually did drive in and park in the parking lot every day. And, it wasn't actually a problem at all. They were fairly organized with the parking, but you had to get in before, I think, 10 o'clock. And you couldn't pull out your car after that unless you didn't want to repark. So there was no re-entry after 10 o'clock. But yeah, I mean, the parking situation, traffic situation wasn't that bad as long as you got there early. I know the previous year people said it was an issue, and I think they did a good job resolving it this year. And while we were leaving, like I said, there was traffic to get the car to the loading dock because we had to park really far away at like North Tower. But that was mostly our fault because, we had to check out of the hotel that day and we didn't get there that early. So we got there like just before we were supposed to open up for VIPs. So obviously our designated parking lot was already full. So we parked at the North Tower or something, which was quite a bit away. Alex dropped me off and then he went parked and he did all the walking. But yeah, even when we were like, we were waiting in traffic, like they had people out there who were directing traffic to try to keep it flowing between the parking lots. So honestly, with the given the amount of people and all the cars, I think they did a pretty good job with the traffic and parking situation. Overall, I think we had a pretty good experience at Artist Alley. Other than, the tables being late getting set up in the beginning and we had to wait, it was fairly organized. We had no issues. We got our badges and, we were able to park, load in, load out. Like, everything seemed to be pretty good. So it was fairly smooth convention for us. Thank you, volunteers and workers at the convention, for putting on a good show. And we hope to see you again next year.